Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking. If you're not new here, what's up, bestie? As you guys can see, I brought out my microphone. So yeah, does it sound better? Wait, does it sound better? Is that better? Does it sound great? I don't know. But if it does sound better, we're celebrating. We're here. We're in the moment. You know what I mean? But yes, I am back with another video, and this video is something I actually been wanting to do for a little bit. I always say that. I feel like I start every video off like that, but this is the beginning of my whole YouTube thing. You know what I mean? But basically, the other day, I was on my phone, and this is like, I think a few weeks ago. I was on my phone, I was playing this game called High School Story. If you guys don't know what High School Story is, I think you should check it out. It was a very fun game for me in my childhood, and yeah, I was obsessed with that game so much. So when I rediscovered it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to play this for like hours. And I spent so many hours playing the game. Like, guys, I'm not even lying right now. But yeah, it was just so fun to relive that nostalgia. And then that's when I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many games that ruled our childhood that we used to just play on the phone. And I just want to talk about it. So here I am. Long intro. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this top 10 style in a way, and yeah, we're going to be going through each games from 10 to 1. That doesn't mean that I like any less than the other. It's just more so based off of the nostalgia, the gameplay, my love for the game, and how obsessed I was with it. And you guys may feel like these 10 are out of order, or maybe I left some out. So if you do feel that way, please comment down below. I love to read you guys' comments. You guys make me so happy. Aww. Before I get started, we're going to go over some honorable mentions, because I just want to go over some games that I feel were good and that we were obsessed with, but weren't the girls, the main girlies. You know, they're the main girlies, the Regina Georges, the Christina Aguileras. And then there are the side ones, and these were kind of like the side ones. These 3 audible mentions are Flappy Bird, Kim Kardashian Hollywood, and Piano Tiles. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys play Flappy Bird. I actually never really got the chance to play Flappy Bird. Interesting, I know. But Flappy Bird actually was a game that I know a lot of people were obsessed with at the time. I know there's a lot of drama surrounding that game at the time too. I was in middle school. It was 2014. I was 14 years old. What was going on with that? But yeah, Flappy Bird is my number 1 for honorable mention. My number 2 for honorable mention is Kim Kardashian Hollywood. Now, okay, say what you want about Kim Kardashian. Say what you want about her sisters. Say what you want about their family. That game was iconic. Like, literally, that game was everything. I remember I was so obsessed with that game. I used to make my character, start the game, like go a few hours in it, and then just start over and make a new character. And I just kept doing that. I was obsessed. Like, I love character creation in video games. If you guys don't know that, that's like my thing. I love character creation. I love in-depth character creation. I love art. That's my everything. That's my whole brand. You know what I mean? But it didn't make it into the top 10 because there is a creation game, 2 creation games, 3? No, I think 2. But there are 2 creation games that beat it out. But yeah, that game was really fun. It's basically a game where you just make your character and you're just starting out in Hollywood and you're trying to make it big and be a big star.
I actually do cuss a little.
On our last honorable mention is Piano Tiles. Piano Tiles is I think we all know what Piano Tiles is. I don't think I have to describe it. I used to play that game a lot, especially when we're going on road trips and stuff like that, because it's just like I get to listen to my favorite songs while playing the game. It's a win-win. But I just feel like it wasn't like iconic enough to be in the top 10. All right, now we are in our top 10. So my number 10 game is Temple Run. So if you guys don't know what Temple Run is, Temple Run, yes, you guys are going to be like, it's a knockoff of a certain other game that I'm not going to name yet, but that is on this list. It kind of is, but Temple Run, I feel like it kind of evolved to be its own thing, weirdly enough. Me and my friends used to play that game a lot. It was fun. Temple Run was really fun. It just holds a very special place in my heart. As much as I could have switched it out with one of the honorable mentions, especially Flappy Bird, that was what I was going back and forth with, because I'm like, I know people love Flappy Bird, but I never played it. But like, Temple Run was just one of those girls. Number 9, Dumb Ways to Die. So Dumb Ways to Die has outlived the game. It has went further than the game, and it's now a meme. Like, for the past few years, Dumb Ways to Die is a meme. Especially the song from the game is what transcended the game. It became a meme.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
But basically, yeah, Dumb Ways to Die was a fun little game. It was a pretty morbid, interesting, scary game for children to be playing, but I was in middle school, so it was fine. Number 8. So number 8 on this list is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm obsessed with this series beyond mobile games. I'm obsessed with this series in computers and video games and systems, and this is The Sims Mobile. So The Sims Mobile is basically The Sims, but just mobile. It's very interesting. You use diamonds for like building things that are going to take a while to build. You use coins, you use money, all these different things. And I'm probably explaining this wrong. I haven't played it in a while, but I did used to be very obsessed with The Sims Mobile, and that ended up thrusting me to get more into the Sims franchise itself. And when I found out The Sims 3 was a game that was around back then, I said, I need to play this game. And then I ended up getting The Sims 3, and then The Sims 4, and then so on and so forth, and I became a huge simmer. Maybe one day I'll do a Sims video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. That'll be fun. We can play The Sims together. Oh my gosh. Number 7 is going to be High School Story. So High School Story is the game that got me to make this video. High School Story is basically a game where you create your own character and you start this high school that is barely like up and running. You're going against a rival high school, and basically you're going to make friends, get people to join the high school, recruit students, and build the high school yourself, and basically built the biggest, best high school ever. Very unrealistic to real life, but it is a pretty fun game. You have proms, you have dances, you have different characters, you have the nerds, you have the jocks, you have the gamers, you have the skateboarders, you have all these different things. You have the photo book committee. Yeah, I think it's the name of it. The cheerleaders. And you just have all these different characters that you can make. You customize every character yourself. For me, that beat out Kim Kardashian Hollywood. I'm sorry. High School Story is that girl. Number 6 is Geometry Dash. So I have never stopped playing Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash is a game that I will say probably one of the only games on this list that has consistently been on my phone through my entire life. Here's the problem though. It pisses me off. Geometry Dash is a game that is highly aggravating and it just irritates the soul, okay? I know I may sound like I'm doing too much, but it's just, how do I describe it? I hate it, but I won't delete it. That's the best way to describe that game. Number 5 is going to be Clash of Clans. So I feel like everybody has played Clash of Clans at some point. Clash of Clans has a bunch of different spin-offs now, and it's a pretty fun game. I mean, come on. You basically you're starting off with this little clan, you get these characters, and you're just building and growing, adding more people to your clan with different abilities and different talents, weapons, and you're upgrading huts and your town hall and all these different things. It's a pretty fun game. Clash of Clans, I feel like, is an iconic game that will never die, no matter what happens. And with all these different spin-offs, there's going to be some way, somehow, that people are going to find another way to fall in love with Clash of Clans or the Clash universe. Number 4 is Jetpack Joyride. So Jetpack Joyride, funny story, is a game that I discovered when I was about, I think, no. Jetpack Joyride. I played that game when I was like 13 or 12 years old. So I went to my best friend's house. This is when me and him actually had first met. And he had it on his iPad. And I remember I was like, what game is this? And then he was playing it. And all I know is I hopped on that game and I played it for like 5 minutes and I was obsessed. I never want to leave Jetpack Joyride. And ever since then, I was so obsessed with it. I stopped playing it, I think around 2016. I don't know. It just wasn't on my devices anymore. But Jetpack Joyride will always hold a special place in my heart. I love that game so much. It's basically a game where you just play as this secret agent busting out of the facility, and you're just holding the screen as he's jetpacking, and you're trying to get as far as possible. All right, so now we are at our top 3. I want you guys, you know what, before you continue watching this, comment down below what you think the top 3 are going to be, and you'll find out if you're right later. So number 3 is going to be Angry Birds. So Angry Birds, I think we all know what Angry Birds is. Angry Birds has spawned a lot from it. It spawned video games, it spawned movies, shows, character art, toys, clothing, backpacks, school supplies. Angry Birds has transcended anything that you could ever imagine. The other 2 things on this list have also transcended a lot, but Angry Birds, I will say, is the number one thing that shot into other places in media and solidified itself as a childhood juggernaut. Basically, Angry Birds, you're playing as these birds, you're fighting against these pigs, and all you gotta do is slingshot the birds at the pigs, knock them down, knock them out, all that stuff. Every bird has different abilities. Some birds are cooler than others. In my opinion, I love the boomerang bird. I don't remember the name of it, but he was fun. But yeah, all the different birds have their different abilities, and Angry Birds was a really cool game. I think all of you have played Angry Birds. There should be no one watching this video that has not played it. If you haven't, go check it out. I think you'll like it. Number 2 is going to be Candy Crush. So Candy Crush is a game that spawned so many copycats. Candy Crush is saying that these girlies are her sons.
I actually do cuss a little.
Candy Crush basically is a game where you just match the different candies and it pops and you just have to complete the grid. That's literally what Candy Crush is. I'm pretty sure all of you have played that as well. I'm just giving descriptions for people that have not played it. It was a very fun game. Back when I was a kid, whether they were adults, children, elderly people, everyone that had a phone had Candy Crush on their phone and they were obsessed with it. So Candy Crush was just that girl. And Candy Crush is one of the number 1 games that spawned so many copycats to this day. All right, so I went through 9 of them and here we are at number 1. I'm pretty sure every single one of you know what the number 1 game from our childhoods is. And from our childhood. I don't know. But the number 1 game from our childhood is Subway Surfer. So Subway Surfer basically was a game that came out way back when. That was another game I think I played around the time when I was like 12 years old, 13. And it's just iconic. Like, I know I say that for a lot of different things, but I really mean that. Like, if anything's gonna own the word iconic, it's gonna be Subway Surfer. I'm just saying. I don't make the rules. I don't make them. I'm just saying. Subway Surfer was basically a game where you played as these different kids. You're running from a cop because you were just graffitiing a train and the cop is coming after you with his dog and you're just swiping the screen, making sure the kids get to safety. Now, remember when I said Temple Run? A lot of times people are like, Temple Run is nothing but a copy of Subway Surfer. But I will say Temple Run and Subway Surfer kind of diversified their differences in a weird way. I don't know how to describe that. I do feel like they set up differences in the games, but they are the same game. Basically, Temple Run is a copy. But Subway Surfer has so many different copies of itself at this point, just like Angry Birds and just like Candy Crush. Subway Surfer was a game that everyone had on their phones back when we were younger, and some people still have it now. Like, a lot of my siblings have Subway Surfer on their phone still. And it's so interesting to see that, because it's like, wow, that game transcended a whole generation. And that's cool. That's really cool to me. I don't know. But yeah. Those are all the top 10 plus the honorable mentions of all of our childhood games that ran our childhoods. I know I say childhoods a lot. I say a lot of words a lot. I repeat myself a lot. I have a problem with that. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, but at the same time, I don't know. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I inspired you guys to go back and download these games just to have some fun and look back into your own memories and to just have a good time. You know, that's what we're here for. We're here for a good time. All of these games have some very heavy pop culture influences, and I'm very sure a lot of you guys after this are going to start realizing a lot more of what's around you. Like, there are a lot of Angry Birds, Subway Surfer, Candy Crush, merch, toys, games still lurking, okay? They're still here. We thought that they went away. We thought that, like, oh, just forgot about them. No, they're still here. They're just hidden. But yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video encourages you to go check out some of your favorite childhood games and shows and whatever. It's fun to look back on what we loved as kids. Also, if I left any games out that you guys really feel like I should have spoken up about, comment down below. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. I do appreciate you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys all have a wonderful day. If you like this video, leave a like and share with your friends and subscribe and join our crew. Become my best friend. Like, I appreciate all my best friends. All 348 of you guys. I appreciate every single last one of you. So join my group, become besties with me. And I do hope you guys have a wonderful day. But yeah, that's basically it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.